Welcome to Agents Unfiltered, where you get to see behind the scenes, behind the agents, and behind the market. And we might have a few laughs along the way. Alrighty, so we're back with Agents Unfiltered, and we have joining us today Connor Walker.
Thanks for the invite.
You're welcome. He's obviously the brother mentioned in our last podcast with Jackson.
Yeah.
And apologies in advance to all our listeners and viewers if this gets out of control.
Oh,
we love this guy. His clients love him, and it's because he is exactly what this logo says. It's Agents Unfiltered, and he's a guy that has his heart in the right place, especially when his mouth's going on subjects that burn some ears sometimes. But he definitely loves what he does and loves the people around him, especially his clients. But Connor, without further ado, why real estate?
Thanks
mate?
for
How long have you
having
been in real estate?
Been in real estate nearly 5 years now.
Yep.
Why real estate? It's interesting. Well, obviously, I was a concreter before that. And you wake up.
Well, you're a big strapping lad. I can see that in your case.
Getting down the screed's a bit tough at 6'2".
Yeah.
So that doesn't help. But I remember the morning I was laying in bed scrolling through realestate.com because everyone around me, dad, mum, auntie, uncles, grandparents, had always owned property. So I was naturally always curious as to what is property from the start.
Yeah, yep.
I remember I was laying in bed, had a sore back one day, couldn't get out of bed. I was like, how am I going to do this when I'm 40?
It's interesting. Hang on, just let me hold you up there. It's interesting that you went straight to your story and you were laying in bed.
Yeah.
I don't want to know what anything else is going on, Connor. All right, you just keep going.
I'd sheets on. I'd sheets on. Sheets are on. Clothes, I don't know, but sheets are on.
All right, don't get too noisy. Let's go.
Yeah. So, and at the time I was looking at maybe buying my first property.
Yep.
And I just enjoyed the process and thought, okay, well, everyone needs a roof over their head.
They do.
It could be an industry where I'd enjoy helping someone find their home or where their family grew up. I went through that with my dad, living in half renovated houses, and that was the way of life. So real estate's interesting. I'm getting
I see that quite a bit actually with when I ask a lot of agents what their background is.
Yeah.
And we tend to all come from just your regular, hardworking jobs.
Yeah.
And then we are looking for something else and we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's almost like I think I'm a little bit ADHD, and I've met a lot of sales agents
really?
with ADHD. Oh, sorry?
I wouldn't have picked it.
No.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have picked it with you either, mate. You lunatic.
Yeah.
But it's sort of something where our creative side can get amongst people's because we're naturally interested in people.
100%.
And we can get amongst it. So that's an interesting story. Yeah. Okay. So, and how you said 5 years? Have you?
Yeah, 5 years.
Have you? What do you think that you've learnt, or and what you may think you still love to learn about people in the process?
The thing I always revert back to is always wanting to do the same job for a stranger as what I'd do for my mum, my dad, my uncle, my auntie, and pa, right? But also in a stressful situation, make them feel comfortable that it's the right thing for them and their family if it's something that they want to do, right? And I think a lot of people get caught up in, or agents get a lot of caught up in, all right, well, it's all about the transaction. When you think, okay, sit back and go, well, if that was your mum and dad that you're giving advice to, how would you feel?
Yep.
I think a lot of people miss that.
I think you hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, and I think that's probably where I like to be different, because I like to make sure that they're treated the exact same as I'd treat my own family.
Yeah.
And I think Jackson felt the same way getting into real estate as well, because we've been through it together as kids, and I think that's what's most important that a lot of people miss.
Yeah. I think that what you said about shelter as well, like there's only two things that humans really need. One is food.
Yeah.
To stay alive.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about actual core needs.
Yeah.
And the other one's shelter from Mother Nature.
100%.
And we get to deal in one of them.
Yeah.
So I think it's a higher purpose.
Yeah.
As far as you know, people are at probably their most vulnerable because it's such a big deal in their life, especially with the expense and the commitment it takes. So and then not just on the sales side. I mean, we're talking tenants as well. Like
100%.
Tenants moving from house to house all the time must be a nightmare. You know, like they have to then, you know, pack up their home again and go. And
my mum was a tenant. I mean, we lived in the same house for 13, 14 years as mum being the tenant.
Yep.
So when I see people in the same position as her, how do you not naturally want to help?
Yeah.
I don't understand why people wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm in sales, but it's the best thing is having a property management team where I pick up the phone and go, hey, Ricky, hey, Naomi, this person needs help finding a rental. Can you help them out?
Yep.
And they do what they can to help them out, you know, because that's really important, like not only for their family, but also off the back of that is the family that needs a house to live in, the investor that needs some income before they can't afford the mortgage, and helping people get a roof over their head. And I think not only that, but on the learning side of thing of real estate is obviously naturally getting into it at a younger age, you mature a lot quicker.
Yep.
You see things that you're probably not used to. People getting divorced, people moving on, people that struggle with debt, you know, like naturally you're not worrying about little things as much, like your mates getting out on the piss on the weekend because you're sitting down with a mum and dad on a Saturday night who are scared they're going to lose their house.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so you learn that on a personal level, how to grow up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, and I know we laugh at me growing up a little bit, but it's
that's our beloved Jess in the background, and
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, she likes the fact that Connor
you got to
thinks he's grown up.
Yeah.
She thinks that's hilarious.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's there's Jess's take for you, mate. Jess is our head of marketing, and
she deals with me a lot.
She calls bullshit on all of us all the time.
Yeah. Typical real estate.
All right, let's get into the. Sorry, Jess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
All right, let's get into the fun stuff, mate.
Let's do it.
What's your most embarrassing moment in real estate?
Oh, far out. One moment?
Yeah.
All right.
One moment. Go on.
One moment.
Go on. I think we'll be okay with the lawyers, Jess, won't we? Yeah. Depends on what he says, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, just go for it, mate.
All right,
if it's an actual event, it's okay.
Yeah. All right.
Don't name names.
Yeah, well, just so everyone knows, you start real estate on a really small base salary, right?
Yeah.
So you're scrounging around trying to find the cheapest suit you can to look half decent as the guy that's been in it for 20 years, yeah?
Yep.
So I buy this suit, quality or not quality, it is what it is, right? You go to this house that's the owner's quickly getting it ready for photos, right? She's like, Connor, can you come here? I really need help with the rug, pulling the rug into a different spot of the room. Yeah, no worries. I swear to God, I bent over to pull this rug, and as I pulled it, it was, mate,
Straight at the butt?
straight up from hem underneath, right through to where my belt strap is. Ass hanging out. Ass absolutely hanging out. I was like, oh, it's getting a bit chilly. Try and feel behind, and I got no pants. So I was in this owner's house, full wind blowing, like in the wind. The owner's like, what was that? And I'm like, I don't know. And I go to turn around, and the owner's like, shit, you ripped your pants. I was like, far out. And then, so I literally had to.
Bright red?
Hey? Bright red. I turned bright red.
How old were you
when
at
I'm
the time?
nervous? I was 21.
21, and you've been in real estate how long at the time?
6 months. Yeah. Wow. 6 months.
That's a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
21-year-old, 6 months, trying to be professional.
6 months, yeah. Selling somebody's biggest asset. This can't afford a suit that doesn't rip. Oh, no, we lost money on that. Dead set, yeah, split them, mate. They went in the bin. I realised from then I need to learn to sell to get a pair of pants that lasts a bit longer.
So your motivation is your pants?
My pants, yeah. Yeah, literally my pants. I need to be able to afford a suit.
He's trying to have good duds.
Yeah. Hole in one.
Oh, God.
It's the only hole in one I've had.
We've seen some pretty crazy stuff too. We do a lot of shoots with Jess, and we go out into parklands and we prepare videos And you're one of our shining lights when it comes to a bit of humour, and we've got a lot of bloopers and things like that. But
the bloopers.
we love what you do out there. But tell me, do you have a second embarrassing moment at all?
A second embarrassing moment?
Yes. This is embarrassing.
Oh,
what have we got up?
Embarrassing.
What have you done here? Let's have a look.
Oh, God. I've been stitched up here.
Oh, my God. Look at you guys.
Oh, it's the strut.
All three of them timing doing a strut.
There's a problem with that. Yeah, that's
Why's
shocking.
that?
Yeah, nah. Let's put that away.
Why did you do more after that?
Yeah. It was raining, so it was stuck in the rain.
Or Jess? You'll have to share with me later. Is it something we can't put public?
Yeah, no,
okay.
not public. I like my job, like my career. I enjoy helping people. Let's leave it at that.
All right. So, what's in store for you over the next 6 or 12 months? What's a key focus for you, especially with the budget that came out last night, all that sort of stuff? Where do you think you can add value back to your marketplace and people that essentially going to be relying on you to either get them a good price or find them the right home? I mean, where's your focus? Buyers, sellers? Like, you've got to have them equally. I understand that,
you got to have them.
Where's your real passion of guiding people?
I think at the moment is a lot of the clients that I'm dealing with are in a position where they need to sell their home, first home, call it, which is common, to upsize into something.
Yep.
And you go to their homes and they've got a little bub and they're in the tiny 3-bedroom house. So like, we want to have a bigger family, but we can't fit here.
Yep.
And I think in this market, the opportunity for upsizing is going to be way better for that type of person, because I think the entry level homes that say your 1.1s that they were purchased probably 3, 4, 5 years ago at 700,000-800,000. So there's a little bit of equity in there for them to be able to go into an upsized house of 1.3, 1.4. Right? I think there's going to be more of that opportunity with the market of people downsizing from those larger houses and trying to save a bit of money. But then those younger families getting into the bigger houses, which is really cool, because I had a family walk past the office yesterday and sold their place, and they've just bought another place office, and the kids still remember me, and they were only really young. So they're like, oh, there's the real estate guy. Yeah. You're like, hello, kids.
Well, from a kid's perspective, there's a crazy dude.
Yeah, the crazy dude.
One that was always laughing and cracking a joke. And
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, there was one where I went to one a few weeks ago, and the little one mustn't have seen a guy in a tie before. So I walked in, freaked out. Started crying.
Mate,
took the tie off, and he was fine.
I'm not the prettiest bloke, but let me tell you, it wasn't the tie.
Well, I was worried about that, so I took the tie off to just process of elimination. Right?
Oh yeah.
Take the tie off. Is it that? Fix my hair. I don't know. No, he was still scared.
Maybe your pants were still torn.
Oh, I'd be
That'd
scared.
make me cry too.
Literally. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I think the next 6 months we're going to see more people do that.
Yeah.
Upsize, get something bigger for their family, and stay put for a little bit longer.
Do you find that your persona, your natural ability to sort of like people and be liked and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah.
Do you find how does that work for you? Like how when you're breaking the ice and being an agent and doing what you got to do, and you just want to get all involved in the technical stuff.
Yeah.
Especially, I'd say, like at open homes, with buyers, they're walking up the door and it's the first time they've met Connor.
Yeah.
And they just want someone to help them and feel like it's not someone sticking 5 fingers in their pocket to take their money.
Yeah.
How have you found that helps you, that sort of persona?
Yeah, 100%.
Like using humor and being being
yourself.
Being yourself.
Be yourself.
Yeah.
You don't change your voice. It's like you look on TV and it's, hi, I'm Peter Overton from 9 News. Like, you don't need to talk.
Let's not pick on Peter.
No, he's got a great voice. Great voice. Great voice.
You got a great voice
but
too.
you don't have to speak to people with a persona that's not you. Like how we're talking now is how I'd talk to somebody that inquired on a home 20 minutes ago. And I think they go, okay, well, this guy's not trying to spin shit to sell me anything.
Well, in that case, what do you think is the best thing for a buyer? Like when they they're rolling up to an home. Let's call it a first home buyer. They're
Yeah.
probably the most nervous group.
Yeah.
They've got, let's be honest, they've got mum and dad in their ear
Yeah.
because mum and dad want them to make a great decision. Mum and dad's guide them well, but sometimes don't know what we know in the way of guiding them.
Or they haven't bought for 20 years and the process has changed.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
You know, back when I bought one,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm guilty of that myself.
Yeah.
I'm in my 50s, and I say that to my team sometimes. I go, you know, back when I was on the tools and selling property, and it's like,
I haven't heard that from you.
No.
Maybe every second Monday, but
yeah, right, mate. Take that piss out of me. Jess, who let this prick come on? Hey,
thanks for the invite again.
Was that you, Jess?
it.
Yeah, I still love you.
Oh.
Yeah, so but that, you know, let's call it a first home buyer. They've got a lot going on.
100%.
They're learning at a phenomenal rate about this process.
Yeah.
They got mum and dad in one direction. They've got agents, and you know, there's no trust there at all yet.
Yeah.
What advice do you have for them into leaning into the agent?
Yeah.
Like leaning into that agent to get them to help them.
Yeah.
And how will they decipher on who is someone they can sort of work with?
They can trust.
What would they?
Yeah, well, always.
Trust is a big word that a lot of people don't understand.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? It's
and
a big word in its concept.
A few meetings and stats show there's a certain amount of times where people have to see you in order to trust you naturally.
Yep.
Right? The first thing I like to tell buyers when I first meet them is, has anyone explained the buying process to you? Because more than likely they haven't, right? They've just got a broker and the broker said this is how much you can spend and they've just gone out to find it, right? So they don't understand. Have you checked with your broker that includes your stamp duty and your legal fees, right? Because they'll just give them an amount and they won't know what that all is. As a first home buyer, there's different government incentives, whatever, right? So just park that for a minute. But it's about, okay, have you confirmed that? And you go, yeah, we can purchase it, 900,000. You go, okay, cool. Has anyone explained to you when you find that house how to go from there?
Yep. None
of them know, right? But they might go, oh, there's like a 10-day cooling off period or something, or I don't know, we pay a deposit, I don't know how it works. You go, well, there's a lot of processes involved in that. So actually sitting down and going, look, I don't actually care if this is the house for you or not. I just want you to be educated on the process for the one that you like, right? And actually spending time with them to explain how that works. And also saying to them, look, even if there isn't a house that's with me for sale, we deal in the market every day. More than likely, the one with the other agent, we've been through it. We know about it. We've heard feedback from other people. We can give you advice on that, right?
Yep.
At the end of the day, if you bought off me as your first home and then 10 years later you wanted to make a move or upsize, well, it's only a benefit for you to help them as much as you can.
Yep.
Right? And they have trust in that. There's some people that ring me when I first started that go, we bought the house off you, and they didn't buy off me.
Right.
Right? So you guide them the right way, you give them the right information, whether they buy off you or not.
So they come back to you to sell.
Even
though they didn't buy it off
Even though they didn't buy it off me. But they thought they bought it off me.
Right. So their perception, it wasn't the fact they went, oh, Connor's such a great bloke, we know we didn't buy it off him. Their perception was they bought it off you because of the amount of invested time you put into them.
Yeah.
Through the process before they
even bought. Yeah.
That's wow.
Yeah.
So they actually sort of walked away, living in their home for 2 or 3 years, and gone, who'd we buy it off again? Oh, it was that Connor.
Yeah.
And you didn't sell it to him.
Oh, I didn't sell it to him. No.
So that's really,
it's cool.
Yeah, that's
cool.
You put so much time into them.
Yeah,
You're the sharpest memory in their brain.
That's
the real estate.
Yeah. Well, imagine being a first home buyer, right? And there's 5 different properties that are on the market. One of them's with me, 4 of them are with other people, and 4 of them don't explain the process and try and push them to get an offer out of them. But somebody sat down with them and said, this is the process. Send me those ones. I'll have a look online, do a desktop appraisal and see what they're asking money-wise, or if I've got any feedback from the guys that have been in the office and see if they've been there and what the house is actually like.
Yep.
Who are they going to trust?
Yep. Well, you're investing in it. You don't want anything in return. You're just investing.
No, you're just making sure that they can make an educated decision without mum and dad saying, well, this one looks prettier than that, but we can't give you an extra 10 grand for it or whatever. It's easy to spend someone else's money when it's not yours.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I think first home buyers get worried about what mum and dad are going to say.
Yeah.
So I think being in their corner, educating them on everything, they start to trust you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is good.
Mm. All right. Well, got anything else to add, mate?
No,
No. That's you in a nutshell.
it's me in a nutshell. It's a big nutshell. 6'2" nutshell.
What about some crazy things you've seen?
In a house? Oh, how crazy. Crazy.
Let's say at an open home or yeah, okay. Let's do an open. What's the craziest thing you've seen at an open home?
Oh.
Do we go
All
there?
right. Not an open home, but when we went there to take photos. Right. There's a tenant living in this house. We're walking in and we turn all the lights on, open up blinds, get everything ready for the photographer, and go through. And it was an original house. You walk through the laundry and then out the back. So anyway, I walk in the laundry. You expect sometimes there's washing on or whatever, or I don't know. I know Nikki, she soaks the shirts in the laundry sink, so maybe there's some shirts getting soaked in the sink. And I walk past and something caught my eye, sitting in the laundry sink.
Can we say
Still
this?
remember this. I don't know if I could say this, but there's a large pink personal apparatus.
Oh no!
In the laundry
Fuck
sink.
Oh no!
Oh, you know, sometimes you go, you automatically want to try and not think that what it is it a microphone or what is it? But no, it's exactly what you think it is. Bright pink. It's like, oh, well, it's in the sink, so we can't get a photo of it, but it's probably uncomfortable if we have a buyer that comes in and sees.
Lucky it was photography and not open home.
Oh yeah. Lucky it was photography. It was large. It was.
All
it
right,
was.
Connor,
Oh
we
mate,
hang
it
on.
was.
Now the other side is coming out. We don't need to get too much explanation.
Oh mate, it was freaked me out.
Jess.
Freaked me out.
All right, one final thing.
Yeah.
One final thing.
Yeah.
What would you be doing if you weren't in real estate?
Oh, probably to do something with rugby league.
Yeah.
I did that before I was concreting. Did a diploma of sports development and helped out with the junior development at Penrith Panthers. And then did some NRL work where going around to schools and playing games and
What position did
whatever.
you play?
Halfback. Halfback, yeah.
Really?
Pretty big dog
I
halfback.
would have said back rower.
No, I was a bit more skillful than that.
Yeah.
No, maybe not now.
There's a message to all the back rowers.
Yeah, I'm just back rows are scary.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll probably doing something in rugby league. I reckon I had so much fun doing that job.
Well, I didn't want to bring rugby league up because
Why?
you're you're not as insufferable as your
beat
brother.
you on Sunday. Viking clap.
Mate, it was a great game. It was a great game, and I think they both teams completed it. They're nearly 100% for the first half, with very limited stoppages.
Yeah,
and you could tell in the last 20 minutes both teams were out on their feet.
Yeah,
and it was just a war of attrition in the end, and you've got it by 12 points. I mean, realistically, the way Canberra's going,
that's a win.
I really think that for Canberra, I think it was a win.
Yeah.
The way we've been going this year, off hot and cold, to turn up like that against Penrith, really proud of the boys. But
you got to remember, right?
Sick of talking to Penrith supporters. That's
yeah,
all.
but
Even though I'm in the Penrith area, and the whole family goes for Penrith,
but growing up, we were shit. Penrith was shit for a really long time. I mean, we won in 03. It was 2, so I don't remember that. But then from there, we were horse shit.
I know. I raised 3 children in that era.
Yeah.
And
so I'm
had to take them to the
it.
games when there was no one there.
Yeah.
And wanted them to go for Penrith because doing home games at Canberra was too hard.
Yeah.
Even put a Penrith jersey on myself to see if I could switch teams back in 2003 because they were...
You were a Panthers member. It kind of counts.
Yeah, I was a member and I support Panthers a lot, but, I tried to switch But as soon as a Penrith Canberra game
Team's
came
not
along,
gender, but yeah.
if I'm wearing a Penrith jersey, I just feel terrible. Like, I just don't like it. And that's because I'm loyal and I can't change. So
You heard it there first, people. Damien doesn't like to be a winner.
Mate, I'll pay that one. I'll pay that one. I'll pay that one. I'll pay that one. Now you can just get off my podcast. You can piss off.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Haven't you got an appraisal somewhere?
Yeah. While we're here, I need some annual leave.
Gotta work hard enough to earn that.
I'll pay that.
All right, mate. I'll catch you later. Thanks for coming
mate.
on Agents Unfiltered.
Thanks for having me.
We'll try and get you back at some stage if you've got some good stories.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
All right, mate. Thanks, Ben.
Thanks.